Okay, what can you say about the outlook for your team starting out in this season and maybe some of the pieces that you have?
Um, we're shorthanded. We only have 8. That's a big thing that we're going to learn how to overcome throughout the season. The biggest thing here is mental toughness. We got the skill. Our IQs are all high. We just have to make sure that whenever it gets down to the nitty gritty that we are pushing through because our bench really isn't that deep. So I think we can overcome it. It may take a little bit to adjust, but I think we'll be all right.
Okay, so what have you seen out of your team so far as skill wise? What are some of the things you think you guys do well already?
I've been coaching 10 years, and this is by far the most elite team I've ever coached. I am a high school girls basketball coach as well. I've coached boys 8th grade, 7th grade, 6th, and 5th. This is the best talent-wise that I've had. So I really have a good outlook for our season. I think we're going to do really well. The skill level on this team is crazy good.
What's different in your approach to AAU coaching as opposed to high school and middle school?
Um, that's a tough one. I mean, AAU is a tougher circuit. You get kids from all over. I've got kids that drive an hour and a half for practice 2 days a week, and I got kids that live right down the road. So the biggest thing is just adjusting, making sure everybody's getting there safely. We've had some crazy weather. Play calling's a little different. This is a little more advanced type of basketball. More kids are getting picked up out of the AAU circuits for college scholarships than high schools. So just trying to make sure that all my guys are ready. They're prepped. We're 8th grade, so we got a couple years to develop and get ready for people to come out and start checking us out.
How is it different trying to assess the skill level of each of the guys? And what they're actually able to do or what they're capable of.
We started off with just open runs, so I could get in there and just see how they work. No drills, no anything. Watching how they play basketball together. Can they adapt? Can they get to know their teammates well while they're playing? The biggest thing for me was learning a little bit about each kid personally. What is their home life like? What are the things that they like to do? What do they like to watch? If they play video games, if they like doing stuff outdoors. I find that you get a little bit more out of the guys whenever you tend to care about them genuinely. So the biggest thing for me is just making sure that they all know that I care, and then we get the best out of the guys that way.
What will you say about your coaching style in game? How do you approach the way that you coach on the sideline?
I'm loud. I'll be honest, I'm loud. I'm loud when things are going good, and I'm loud when things are going bad. The biggest thing is making sure that they can hear me. Playing in a high school gym, it's always packed. I have to be loud. I'm not yelling at you, I'm yelling to you. So refs tend to take it a little iffy. Once they get to know me, once they get to see, I'm not yelling at them, I'm just yelling in general so everybody can hear me. That's pretty much it, though. I pace. You won't see me sitting down at all.
So, what are you hoping to get out of your team this weekend? What are some of your goals for this weekend, and some of your overall larger goals past this weekend?
Biggest thing is this is our first tournament. We've had 6 or 7 weeks to prepare. I want to make sure that the things that we've learned, the things that we've went over are coming together in the game and that we know how to adapt. With that being said, I'd like to win as much as possible. If we don't, we look at the film, we go back, we review it, we get about an hour or so in between games and then a whole night to prepare for tomorrow. Basically just come up with a game plan, talk about things that need to be adjusted and go from there.